Hi, this is Frank Biggs with Be Young RV in Milwaukie, Oregon. I want you to scope in on this trophy Coachman Leprechaun 220 QB. It's one of a kind. This 220 QB Leprechaun from Coachman, 2013 on the Chevrolet chassis, 4500 series. You'll notice that we have sideboard cameras on the Leprechaun. We also have a one-piece cap up here, molded fiberglass cap. I believe in that. I have that on my own Coachman motorhome. It resists the wind. You also notice you got US-made tires, the general grabbers. The Chevrolet chassis is a great chassis, great ride comfort, 50-degree wheel cut, so it's very maneuverable in tight places. And with this 220 here, you can take it into shopping centers, be able to maneuver around, and most likely you don't have to have a dinghy car. Inside here, you'll notice that the manufacturer uses the original Chevy chairs in here. They're high back bucket seats. And also on a Chevy chassis, you have 6 inches more leg space up front. So bigger people, longer, taller, have a better time of maneuvering around inside the cab. You'll notice that we have an electric awning on here, Dometic awning. Push of a button from inside, right at the door. But it's full length of the RV. So what's nice is you're out here watching TV on a day like this in the Northwest. We got a nice Jensen TV, which is highly regarded in the industry here. CD player, radio, AM, FM, speakers. You can even hook up other devices outside here. The hot water heater's out on this side at the kitchen level. Furnace, suburban furnace again. Access to work outside here. Don't have to go inside the cabinets. Of course, your propane fill will be down here. Easy to get to in a service station. You don't pull the bottles out on a motorhome. Reefer access vent. That's refrigerator to most. The big thing about a Coachman product, especially in these lengths, is they have what nobody else has. Like I said, one of a kind. Look at the storage inside here. The Leprechaun's going to use rotocast compartments in here, and they all have drains in them, so you could tailgate with this, or you're fishing, especially that one big box over there to the back side. I could put my fish in there instead of putting them inside my refrigerator. And you'll notice that the linoleum here, this is full length of the Coach linoleum is, one piece. Nobody has what the Leprechaun or Coachman product line of Class C's have, especially in the small units. This also has partial paint. All this gold down is paint to give it some nice looks to it instead of a decal. Going around to the back, of course, we've got an access ladder. But at Be Young RV, instead of you going up on the ladder to check for sealants and that, you can bring it in to us once a year whenever it's convenient for you, and we'll check your sealants for you for free. Of course, we've got LED lights back here. That's what comes in on the Leprechauns. This up above here is gel coat siding. Of course, they use the Asdel, which is a fiberglass material that has no wood backer. They use a man-made material behind the fiberglass, so water doesn't affect it. It also allows it to be lighter, and so you get more cargo carrying capacity out of a Coachman Class C product. Here's the other access to the back. So you got 2 doors to get in and out of there. We do have a 5,000-pound hitch back here. It'll have the 7-way Bargeman plug. So if you wanted to tow something that had electric brakes, easy enough to put a brake control inside because it's pre-wired. Now we do have a backup camera in here as well as the sideboard cameras. So up there, a trusted roof. Another thing to notice, it's not a flat roof on the Leprechauns. Of course, this is your electrical plug-in here. Coming out the back, easy in a park. Outside shower, hot and cold water. Sorry, I put the key inside. Of course, this is your hookup up here. Not too bad to get to here. This is a small coach, so it wouldn't be fully compartmentized, but both handles are easy to get to. Even has a place to hold it up. The other nice thing about it is that you can be hooked up to the city water, and this door could stay up for easy access. We will have a potable water fill, city hookup, and a black flush on here. Black flush rinse out the black tank, sanitize it down. gas fill, of course, cable hookup. Then we come to the slide out here. It's a nice long C-shaped inside dinette with some cabinets on it. We do have a slide topper. The Leprechauns come with slide toppers. Again, this is a vacuum bonded coach. All these walls are vacuum bonded, which is a process of basically bagging, pressing, and sucking the air out. So everything becomes one. It's the best way to do it. Of course, they use the Swintex slide mechanism instead of a rack and pinion. It's lighter, allows taller slides, and of course, we get our cargo doors down below. Generator will be in here. $4,000 Generac. Generac's known in the industrial world for commercial use. Again, the breakaway Velvac mirrors. And this Chevy chassis will have the 6-liter V8 in it. What's a great positive about the Chevy also is it has a 6-speed transmission in it, dual overdrive. And I've been told by, I can't guarantee anything because I don't know how you drive, but most of the drivers come out here, they get between 12 and 14 miles a gallon with it. So that's a real positive to get that kind of mileage. Very quiet also. So, you know, at Be Young RV, we are the primary Leprechaun dealer in the Northwest. We sell a great deal of them. And the Leprechaun is definitely top of the line in the Class C market. All right, well, I think it's time to go inside. Here inside the cab, you will notice the extra leg room of 6 inches. I come around, I don't have to move my feet. I do wear size 11 shoes. All right, we do have the Jensen backup camera in here, and I have the right turn signal on. You can see quite a ways around back in there, so they have it set very well. It's also your radio. Man, we got cup holders in here, 12-volt outlet, places for maps and stuff, but it's a very comfortable ride in here. Got lots of room up here. As I said before, this is one of a kind. We don't get them in very often, or I haven't seen one before. This does have the front entertainment center with a big 32-inch TV. And then look at all that storage you get back in there. Now that's good for about 100 pounds back up in there, so you can stuff extra blankets, jackets. Finished off nicely. This is on pistons. You do have the Jensen radio here. It's your CD player, DVD player. It's connected to the speakers inside and out. It's there. There's speakers up there. Got a nice cabinetry over here for the DVDs. Same on the other side. Easy light switch to turn off these lights up here. We do have a vent up above here. And you'll notice how easy it is to get in here. You can drop in without conking your head. I know about conking my head on Class C's to get inside of them, but this one, we don't do that. Finished off nice here. There'll be a curtain that comes across here for nighttime use. Now you'll notice a big slide over here. This is an electric slide. This slide only works when the engine's turned off, so nobody makes any mistakes. But it is a nice big U shape. It'll also make into a bed. We got seat belts over here, so we got like, it looks like about 4 seat belts on here, which is based on how many people can sleep in the coach. Cup holder back here, lights overhead, and then this table here, of course, will drop down and make into a bed. It's on a pedestal. And this is a hydrofoil wrap product. And with hydrofoil on the product, we're not going to have separation like other manufacturers that'll put Formica and little molding in the side, because most of them use a material that can separate, especially in the Northwest. So with hydrofoil, we haven't had any of those kind of issues, so that's really positive. You'll notice that we have ducted AC through the coach. It's going to be called Even Cool. What that means is the air doesn't get blocked in a right-hand corner. It's much more efficient. Move over to the kitchen. We do have an extension over here. You'll notice this countertop is also hydrofoiled. We call it waterfall system. Nothing can collect here on the side, but you do have an extension there. Now we do have the round sink because we only have so much room here. Got a beautiful Moen faucet. Got a nice window over the sink. Easy to open, locks in place, and you and it's tinted. We'll have a 3-burner cooktop with the front burner being the high output. Got some really nice drawers here, roller bearing guides, clean plywood in here, 3 drawers. Got room in here. You'll notice the furnace vents down underneath me. This floor is a vacuum bonded floor, as I'd mentioned before, and you have no heat ducts in the floors. Your heat's going to come from the walls. So if you got grandkids, you got a dog, you got a cat, or you're messy in the kitchen, you're not going to pour stuff into your get into your furnace ducts down there. And now it is moisture, hair, and that gets kind of grungy, so you won't have that issue. We move up above here. You'll notice a nice finish on this Sarah cherry wood grain. These are screwed and glued cabinets in here. And the interior on this is the redwood sequoia. Move over to the convection microwave. Nice. Most people use convection over an oven. If we had an oven in here, we wouldn't have any storage. We do have a 12-volt fan and light. I like that. Sometimes we get them in the microwave, but you got to have 120 to operate those lights and fans. Of course, we got a Dometic refrigerator, automatic propane or gas. Of course, they put all the instruction books inside here when they ship them so they don't get lost. That's the curtain for the front. This coach still has to go through PDI here at B. Young RV in Milwaukie, Oregon. We do a full pre-delivery inspection on everything we do. I will tell you on delivery day, you go through the coach to your satisfaction first before you go into finance. That's real positive. Here at B. Young RV, we want our customers to be real happy with their delivery process. And deliveries usually take about 2 hours with B. Young RV. We use a walkthrough tech or tech support. Salesmen here do not do the walkthroughs. That way you get a professional that knows the coach inside and out, and rest assured you know how to operate the coach. I do suggest once in a while for people to take a video if they forget things like me. All right, you notice on this slide we do have a cabinet in here. Remember, we got to downsize. You got to lighten the covered wagon, as I always say. We do have a hanging system in here, and you do have a pantry, and we do have some more drawers in here. It's nice. Done a really nice job with the new Leprechauns. I love this wood, the darker wood. Just richer in here. And of course, these are raised panels, and you do get etched glass in the Leprechaun. I mean, you look at that, that's really nice. I mean, this is a classy rig. Lots of lights in here also. And now this is a raised platform up here. We do step up, that's why you get that massive storage in the back, so do remember that you have that. You know, another thing is if you have people riding along with you, let's say you got a grandchild or something, or one of your kids, and they're sitting over here at the table, booth table, they can actually look out the front windshield and see what's going on. I mean, they do have their side window open when the slide's in, but when they're able to look out the front windshield, they can see where mom and dad are going, or grandpa and grandma, or their aunt and uncle. So that's real positive. The way the platform's built here, you can do that. All right, we'll look at the bathroom in here. You know, they do have to have a sink in them. You got a China bowl system in here. I believe in China bowl toilets wholeheartedly because it goes straight through. There's a little cabinet inside here. We got a mirror, a towel rack, light switch. You do have AC duct in here, and you have an ample shower stall in here with sliding door in it, and there is a fan inside. The other thing with the Leprechaun, or even the Freelanders by Coachman, which is another Class C that Coachman makes, is 60-inch wide. This is a 60 by 80 mattress. That's a big deal because majority, all the competition is going to have a 54 or double. So we have a queen mattress in here, a real queen size. We do cut off the edge to make it easier to get in the bathroom, so the door comes over here. So that's really positive. And that'll be a foam mattress. You got 4 cabinet doors up above here. You got a light there. You got a window on the side for cross ventilation. Your heat control and air conditioner. Remember, we got ducted AC, so we use one control. It's digital now. I have the same thing in my Coachman motorhome. I love it. You got another little hanging closet in here. So they've given you a lot of cabinets inside the Coachman Leprechaun. And you know, the Leprechaun is one of the #1 selling Class Cs in all of North America. I put it in the world because the majority of them come from North America, right? Anyway, I invite you to come to Be Young RV and look at the selection of motorhomes, new or used, that we have. And we are located in Milwaukie, Oregon, and we try to keep a large inventory of motorized. We're both a motorized and a towable dealer. We have a full service center here. And you know, another thing is that when you buy from Be Young RV, I want you to rest assured that when you're out on the open road, that there's another 100 dealers approximately out there that'll treat you as if you bought from them. So you're going to Yellowstone, and heaven forbid that maybe the reefer quit working in Missoula, Montana, that there's a dealer there that will put you on fast track, get you in and out, usually within a few hours, so you can continue on your trip and the ice cream that you have in there isn't melting while you're waiting to head back to Oregon to get it fixed. You don't have to do that. Rest assured, we're here for the long haul as a dealership, and all our affiliates that are out there in the same boat. So if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to email me or call me here at Be Young RV, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And we're a fair dealer to deal with. Thank you for your time.